First off, you're not 100% committed to a path. Second off, when you think you're 100% committed, you make chosen back steps. Third off, any path that you could fucking take is probably split up 5 different ways between some other things that you might want to fucking do. Well, I want to be an entrepreneur, but then I'm a father and I have kids and I want to do stuff for me. Motherfucker, that's not how it works. 100% commitment. And if they did, fully committed to their purpose, we would both be living purposeful lives, helping other people, reporting above before our needs. Your needs, even to your family, are an issue. You think you're supposed to serve your family? You're supposed to report above and serve the world. By reporting above and serving the world, you serve your fucking family better. Instead, you're just immediately focused on the 5 people around you and how you're going to fucking kill it for them. You're not focused on the 5 million people in the world and how you'll kill it for them. And that trickle down kills it for your 5 people right in front of you. You guys are not reporting to the universe. You're not reporting above. You're not reporting to God to guide you. You're saying, I need to do this for my people first, and then I'll be a better person to the world. No, you go be a better person to the world, and your people will be taken care of. That's where everybody's fucking up. They're saying, no. I need to get first before I can give. No, you give first before you can get, motherfucker. This is front-end value. You give all your value on the front end, and then it comes back. I don't think anybody fucking truly gets what they're up against when they're trying to still live a life. They have a vision that's aligned with the life they want, but yet they procrastinate. They take back steps. They choose them and their small circle over the world. They'll never be able to have a worldly vision and a worldly life that is massive if they just choose their little circle first before ever serving millions of people. We don't grow in times of comfort. And they look at you as one uncomfortable motherfucker to be around in every way. Well, that means you're growing in every way, cupcake. Understand me now. Understand me now. If being around me makes you feel like you're walking on eggshells, good. It's probably the first time you've been held accountable from within, from someone you respect enough to even walk on eggshells. 2 types of people. There's the people who are drawn to this intensity because they want their next level and they know discomfort is the gateway to their level up. And the people who have an adverse reaction to this type of energy because they're just trying to go back to their comfort zone. It's the mixture of the personal development program that builds the self-worth in you and then your ability to go know that you're worth different levels and fully rock them with pride. As soon as I get rid of everything you shouldn't be doing and we put all energy towards what you should, is it really a fucking mystery why you're where you're at? Is this really a mystery when you realize you've been putting all your energy towards shit that is not aligned with the outcome you want? Whenever we say health, people think of your body or your physique or your heart or, an organ failing or something. Why are we not thinking about mental health? I've never truly had issues physically, but mentally, everybody I know has struggled so fucking drastically. Everybody. And they would turn to vices. These vices we would use to numb ourselves. I just don't do it anymore. Everybody knows I have trouble with relationships. I've had a rough time with my last relationship and it ending. But I also didn't have a rough time. Because I gave no hate. There's only love to that person. I always keep the door open. If you want to make it work out, we can make it work. The man who tells the truth has only really true people around him, and we know how scarce those are. So you guys, the really true people who can take the truth, only weak people are easily offended. Strong people will look for the answer inside. Oh, no, no, no. That's not what's taking place. It's this. That's what you guys do. You guys are smart. You guys are strong. You're calling the right people up by sticking to your content. Society won't want to dim you. They're going to want you to let them be comfortable. Anyone who you make uncomfortable, you're actually doing massive justice to. And if they say that you make them feel uncomfortable or you don't let them be themselves, there's a reason. Is the person you are really killing it? No! You get me? True freedom comes from servitude. I have everything. I can do whatever I want, but it'll spoil. It will spoil if I don't serve at least 6 to 8 hours a day. If throughout my waking hours, I'm not serving other people, if my intention isn't based around the elevation of others, I will never see or enjoy any of my surroundings. If I spend too much time serving others, I'll actually become worse at it. I'll actually be drawn away from it. I've found that this is the gateway or the basis for life. When you're removed from flow state in any exercise, task, or anything, it's time to move on. If you're still in that workout and flow, and it's been 45 minutes and that arm pump's still real, keep going. If you're in the middle of some content and it's still flowing through you, keep going. Do not just stop due to the sensory world's time constraints. Never exit flow because it doesn't fit your schedule. What you would want to do is increase flow state, causing your homeostasis level to be in flow much greater in the duration. I use a speech pattern and a form of speaking that is not surmount to this actual plane of existence. It's the collective whole that I speak through energy exchange. So when I wake up, I know exactly, I visualize certain people, places, things, and I'm sending en masse messages to people. Social media has a way of transmuting the sensory world and heightening that collective whole that we're all desperately seeking answers through. So if your intention is to go to social media to find answers to elevate your day, you'll find them. If your intention to go to social media is to find any sort of enjoyment or pleasure or whatever, you'll find it. You'll find whatever you want in social media due to law of attraction. But the people, the creators and the individuals who use social media as a conduit, they're the individuals who are actually sending the messages. You guys need to send more messages. Because if I've told you anything, what we release is what we possess. You'll never have an abnormal lifestyle till you have abnormal habits and an abnormal mindset. So if motherfuckers around you who are very average are talking to you about your habits, your mindset, your beliefs, I think you know the fucking answer is that they're not the motherfucker for you. Broke people and fat people are the most selfish people out there. They're the most selfish. They don't give a fuck how they affect you. They don't want to roll up. They don't prepare themselves, put lots of work in themselves to show up to offer a better version of their body to you because they don't care. They don't give a fuck how it affects you. They're not worried about, hey, I'm going to roll up and make the whole table look bad because I'm 350 pounds and everyone else is going to the gym, sacrificing, eating better, so we all look better. We're more aesthetically pleasing. We have a higher rate of vibration because our self-talk's greater. You guys not get, you can't lie to yourself. So if you've destroyed your body, your vibration will be low, your frequency will be low. You can't lie. Oh yeah, I feel real great. No, you don't, you fat piece of shit, you stupid motherfucker. You're a fucking liar. And you're gonna pass that shit on to your kids, and they're gonna be crying and fucking when they're 14 because the person they had a crush on told them they're fat. You fucking asshole, wake the fuck up. Ads are not doing what you think they're doing right now. They're not. They're not crushing it like they used to. It's the age of organic. If you didn't build an organic following leading up to now, that's your only real goal, is to get eyeballs on your page and to have good content. I never outwardly DM'd anyone to sign up with me. I've only messaged people who are inbound leads to my business. Some people, even top people who you think are killing it, they'll go down someone like my comments and try to poach all my fucking followers. They'll go into my DMs and try to poach my DMs because they're not that valuable and they haven't changed that many lives where people aren't like, no, Wes is my motherfucker. That's who I fuck with. He fucking changed my life. I'd go through him all day. That's how I got all my clients. Like the people who coach under me, they're like, do you have a script for DMing people? I'm like, would you buy from a script, motherfucker? I'm like, did I script you, bitch? Right now, I'm so drained from life. So many fucking things that drained me today. So many things that didn't go my way. To where I'm actually at peace. You find peace from fighting through hell. Some of the stuff that I faced today would have broke me in the past. That's the goal, is to really get to such a place. You fought through so many hardships and won that nothing can destroy you. I could give a fuck how anybody views me. My ego has been rammed through the mud, beaten, dragged, and pulled out in the street and shot. I don't care if you don't like this video. The restaurant I was just at, everybody in there cared so much about what everybody else was thinking of each other. I had to let everyone realize that we were the only ones there. Nobody else is here. Nobody's here. They're not, you guys. Not in a bad way. Everybody's there in a good way. Everybody's just energy bouncing off each other. And it's exactly what you're releasing. That room, the chow hall, this restaurant, a room that you don't want to speak in, that you're taking stage. Everybody is a mirror of you. So if you're afraid, the room turns into that. They become your worst nightmare. The chow hall, this restaurant, a room that you don't want to speak in, that you're taking stage. Everybody is a mirror of you. So if you're afraid, the room turns into that. They become your worst nightmare. If you're confident, if you know you're an offering, you become their greatest gift. I've really actually overpowered my mind and harnessed it so well to where I don't care about anything anymore. And it will almost get monotonous to live an exponentially great life, but then it just draws you back to the connection. The only time you're ever gonna feel whole as a human is connecting with another being. It doesn't even have to be a human being, hence why we love dogs so much, we love animals so much. I will fall asleep so soundly because even now, when I'm so beaten, so tired, I'm only thinking about that this message could get to one person. This message could get to one person that could know that your loneliness, that separateness that you believe in, it's just that you're fucking a judgmental piece of shit. Because there's no way in a world full of 7 billion people or 8 billion or whatever that you could be fucking lonely. You just don't want attention from those people. And why not? How the fuck can you guys really sit in your self-imposed sadness one more second when you have such a strong device in your pocket of other human beings who feel exactly how you feel? They feel exactly how you feel. The solution to your pain is also their solution. You give them what you know you need, and you solve your problem in return. Your pain is washed away. The solution to your pain is also their solution. You give them what you know you need, and you solve your problem in return. Your pain is washed away. How do you guys not get this yet? What you release is what you possess. If you release a solution that solves someone's deepest source of pain, you solve yours. The sales aren't even shit. Those clock every day. I think I'm getting a new G-Wagon delivered tomorrow, and I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm proud of myself that at the Wix end right now, I'm just doing what I said I was gonna fucking do. Imagine if every day you just did what you said you're gonna do. 8:13, 12 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. 37,000. It's every day. Money isn't everything, but you better get it. Being fit isn't everything, but you better get it. Because being in the pursuit of all these things puts you in flow state. And if you never learn to love the work, you'll never know love at all, because then you'll just be in a state of desire. You won't actually be in a state of love. You'll be in a state of desire, which is a low frequency state. I'm tired as shit. I'm probably going to get about an hour and a half of sleep tonight, but that's who I am. That's what I've committed myself to. Have you ever really just sacrificed what you want most? One of my favorite quotes in prison was, "To suffer in silence, what a sublime feeling it is." Love that one, because I was always suffering. I love you guys. Let's go! I didn't even buy my first car till I had 400,000 saved and literally was making 150,000 a month. If you're that fucking low at the bottom, you should be investing in skill sets. The biggest skill sets you'll ever learn right now are your personal brand, copywriting, making content, sales. If you just knew sales and copywriting and you knew how to make some fucking content online, copywriting is part of the fucking content. This is a great start. No matter what, if I just wasn't in my way with vices, drugs, alcohol, if I worked out every day and I was fit and I looked good and I helped other people, that I'd be fine. I don't really need anything else. There's nothing else I need. That's the basis of even what I teach, is that if that's what you went after each day, then the person you would be, the energy you would have towards any endeavor you're pursuing would be so great that you'd be one of the best at it. Not breaking character, healthy, in a good body, confident, and you help others with your time. You understand that guiding other people is the gateway to success. A lot of you guys do not listen to your conscience, and you believe that these things aren't going to happen to you. How are we going to leave so much stuff up to chance in our one fucking life? One fucking life, and we're going to sit there and believe that we're not the fucking sole orchestrators of exactly what's going to take place in our life. Yes, your conscience is guiding you. That's the authentic voice of God. That's the path you walk. Whether you live your destiny or not is determined whether you choose to walk the path or heed the call of your conscience, which most motherfuckers never will. It's a call from within where you feel, you don't even just hear it. You feel that the other doors are closed. So you just move on. You move forward. It's just forward action. You have to be around winners, because negative people who lose all the time, they only create negative scenarios where everybody loses. And they bring that into fruition. They can see nothing other than failure. That does fucking work. Holy shit. I've never felt better than when I was living this disciplined and I was stepping out of my comfort zone this much, and I really was operating from a life of purpose. When I don't live my program based on massive purpose and vision, a positive vision where everybody's life is better from following this pursuit of greatness, where we're creating our best version of self. When I don't follow that purpose for me, which is all of our purpose, when I don't follow that, everything I have in my life disappears. It's just gone. I could have the best shit happening in my life and I can't see it. It's non-existent. I'm back in prison. Most of the positive visions they had were probably relationships that they fully were so engrossed in. They thought it was going to work out. It was so beautiful at first, and then it turned into a nightmare. This is how most of the things in their life played out. It has been terrorizing them, and they're never able to see a positive outcome. So that's why they have to regain themselves with personal development, where every day they get up to do these certain steps, and these certain steps get completed every day, and they start to build a vision around a difficult goal and its completion, a difficult task and its completion, a difficult task and its completion, till they habitually construct a mindset that they know anything difficult that comes in their way, they complete with flying colors. That's how I did it. I never missed any of the stuff I had planned for me. I never missed. So therefore, when I have a vision, all I know is I have to do the steps and it'll come into fruition. You setting small daily glimpses of how your day is going to go, just your day, and then you bring that vision of your day into complete fruition. Now you can start to have month-long goals and 6-month and year-long and long-term, long-view goals where you're like, this is how it's going to go. And you fully don't doubt it. The fact that you don't doubt it, you can see it through day by day, step by step. So you don't believe in failure. You're always, like, failures happen, but you don't create failures in your mind and then see them through. You create success in your mind. Failures happen. You don't really pay attention to them. Like, oh, let's just happen. And you just stay obsessed and fixated on the success and the completion of the goal. People who lose all the time, they can't stand to lose again. They're like, no, not again. All they've done is lose. So another defining moment that calls them a fucking loser and proves to them that it's never going to work out. That habitually constructs in their mind that they're just a loser who it's never going to work out. So then they start to just not even go after stuff with full force. The only way they're going to learn is to go off on their own and go on their personal development journey where they take the daily steps by themselves, one day at a time, with nobody else around. People can't go on this journey with you. That's your self-actualization phase. That's when you have to just make a better version of you. You'll never be a CEO or a boss or someone doing big things in this life if you don't learn to transcend self and become a leader. How can you be a CEO if you're not a fucking leader? How the fuck are you going to do anything big in this world if you're not a fucking leader? How the fuck are you going to lead anyone if you can't lead your fucking self? It starts with self. These people have to go. They're just going to drain the shit out of you. I used to be a real big advocate of just bearing it with them, just going through with them. No, you're paying karmic debt by feeling their pain. The pain you feel is the universe telling you to get the fuck out of their way. They still have a lot to go through without you. I'm serious about the work. I'm serious about the results. You little fuck boys are serious about your feelings. That's what you're serious about. You're serious about if you feel burnt out. You're serious about if you feel like doing the work. You're serious about what you feel like your life should be like. Fuck your feelings. I don't give a fuck about mine. That's how I got here. Every fucking day where I felt like something else, I didn't give a shit. To where now, it's not even a problem. I only feel like doing the work. I only feel like getting the results. And it's nothing to me. You know, when I used to snowboard back in the day, after school, I would get in the car and drive to Mountain High that was like 2 hours away. We would ride at night, film, then drive home. Most people would never even have that level of commitment right now. I was like 16. Everything that you feel like doing is a problem. And I see a bunch of new people probably watching. Well, what's I feel like working out? Well, fuck your results so fucking minuscule then, motherfucker. If I could tell you guys one fucking thing, if I could tell you guys one fucking thing that'll make you successful, it's to unlearn everything your stupid ass knows. Get under guidance of someone who's where you want to be and just don't think anymore. Just stop thinking. The stupidest people do the best. The people who don't question, the people who don't think they know shit. The smartest people are the hardest people to work with. They'll just keep making up different scenarios and trying to find other routes that fit them better, and they'll never pick one and stick to one. I don't even try to know a bunch. When it comes to business, when it comes to all this other shit, I just do. I don't sit there and study all this shit. These dudes are the fucking worst. The dudes who are trying to learn the most about all this shit, you don't even have to fucking learn through books and through study. You learn through life. You learn by just starting and just figuring out as you fucking go. The guy who fucking has to have it planned perfectly and has to know everything, he's the one who's going to opt out first when it's not going his fucking way. And those are the test days. I live my life based on test days, motherfucker. Perfect. I don't feel like doing it. It's going to mean more. It's going to build up that intrinsic worth more. I'm going to have more of that shit that these pussies don't have. The ability to have grit and push through what you fucking don't want to do. It's the only thing that matters. It was never really outcome based. It was like, as I got closer to outcomes, it would be. But in the general scheme of things, I'm just going to run in this type of day with these type of habits and I know I'll surpass everybody. That's the difference. I was always habit-based, not results-driven. So I based my whole day, who I am and my validation, off my daily fucking habits, opposed to the results. Because the results never fucking really matter to me. They never really do shit to me. 100%. New car I just bought, I drove it for, I probably put 8 miles on it this week. Didn't fucking drive it. Don't give a fuck. Nothing like that even phases me anymore. When you get to the point where you make a shitload of money when you sleep, but you fully just wipe that clean, you don't give a fuck about that, and you still have to make more the next day, that's when you're lethal, motherfucker. When you're already pretty fucking jacked and you go to work out just to feel better and not even to put on size, that's when you're lethal, motherfucker. Now it's a need, it's a necessity. There's one thing I found out about me and about you and about all other humans. A lot of people say, oh, I love helping people. I love working with people. I'm like, I don't. They're like, what do you mean? They're like, you don't love helping people? I'm like, no, I don't fucking love helping people. I need to. We need to. Humans need to help other humans. It's a need. It's a necessity. It's much different than if you love it, like it, or want to do it. Let's go! I got to remind you guys of, even since I've been out living the life that you think you want to live, how many things tried to fucking derail me? How many times an average man would have broke to that booze, to those drugs, to those vices or that escape, but I didn't. Or how many times an average man would have missed the video that he told the world he wouldn't miss. Missed the wake up, the post, or anything. So that's the secret. The test days. Those times that were tested. First, I showed how I bought a Rolls Royce cash from the yacht. Had it waiting at my doorstep. Bought it sight unseen, someone's dream car. Drove it around town for 10 miles, parked it, then came in and spent about 2 hours putting together a feeling for the world. Which one did you feel more, guys? Which one did you feel more? Did you feel the Rolls more? Or did you feel my pain more? Which one did you feel? Because the pain is what got the Rolls. Every day I wake up in pain. And it's the pain you guys should fucking have too. It's not from prison. It's not from a marriage falling apart and relationships falling apart. It's not from any of that. I wake up with massive pain that I'm not where I want to be. I'm not who I need to be. I can be better. So there's just a system. There's just a daily system that's completely aligned with this higher version of me. And I know from all my years, this system will attain the results. How could it not? The macronutrients are in exact ratios to create the body I want. During times of struggle, unease, and discomfort, the belief systems I've created are placed in front of any thought of backing out, and we adhere to the task no matter what. Once I put together all the thoughts, actions, and the energy of the man that I had to be, then it was easy. Any financial blueprint is very fucking easy to adhere to when you're a man with long view, a proven blueprint, and has mastered self. one of my single greatest gifts that I got from all the pain, my time in the penitentiary, and everything I've been through, the single greatest gift was that I've been beaten so bad. I've been built up to believe it was going to be good. Then the door slammed in my face so many times that I learned to just create the way I wanted to feel within with nothing else but me. So now, brand new Rolls Royce, brand new Brabus, $24 million house. Fucking weirdos will only just keep thinking that it's me not having a family that does it. And all the stuff doesn't matter because that's what you think you're validating from. I don't think your families matter that much either. I know it's not the family. Because the wrong family, the wrong people will erode your fucking soul. Want to know what I know it is? It's us. You have to wake up and serve us. All of us. The ones you want to, the ones you don't want to. The ones you want to serve will be direct mentees of yours that will work with you congruently. The ones you don't want to serve will be taught by your example, whether they're in your life or not. Intelligent people seek simple solutions. Ignorant fucks need complexities. They need it to be complex, or else it denounces their whole pursuit of never finding the answer. But successful, intelligent people know that every time they thought something was so difficult, when they found the true answer, it was hidden in simplicity. I work with Dan Martell. We got on a call. He said he had 20 minutes. He wanted the answer so simple. I gave it to him simpler. He made $120,000 the first day off of a $12,500 investment. This is Dan Martell, a world-renowned business coach, Wall Street Journal author, monster in business in the game, one of the smartest people. They're always thinking that it's some funnel or some campaign or some fucking VSL or this or that or webinar or all this shit. A lot of that shit works. But why the fuck would you want to be a businessman in a world of influence? You want to be an influencer conducting massive business that's very simple so that your profit margins are low, or your profit margins are high and your expenses are low. That is what you want. When you're a businessman on the internet, you conduct yourself like what you learned in business school. If you're profiting more than 40%, the business can't be growing. Of course it can. It's organic. Of course it can. It's organic. You can use business-based assets to boost where ad revenue or ad spend usually goes. I mean, so fucking easy. I want to have my cake and eat it too. I want everything and I want the profit and I want to enjoy it. I'll make it my way. If anybody knows how to make shit that's not going their way go their way, it's a man who was in prison. I can make anything go my way. It's a mindset shift. Most people who tell you they make 8 figures online or 7 figures online, they profit about 30%. Now, would you want to make 30 million a year and take home 8 to 10? Because most of them would. That would be the properly allocated content to a nurtured audience that is specific towards personal development to buy that type of coaching. Now, if you're not selling coaching, it would still be cultivating tens of thousands of hundreds of thousands of millions of friendships, because what? We buy from our friends. I'm going to tell you something real huge. Social media and your personal brand is your resume to the world. It doesn't matter what you want to sell. If you had a page like mine and you were selling nothing, it's still a page that's ready to sell everything. Even though you're like, does he sell fitness? I can sell anything. I have a trusted, nurtured audience who has seen my character and they're ready to buy. Now, I only sell stuff that I would buy, so they should buy it. And everybody should buy a personal development program this year. Nobody is as developed as they could be. I spend my whole day in personal development. When I make these videos, that's what I'm doing. Everything I'm doing is mindset training and personal development. It's 11 o'clock at night. I didn't want to shoot this video. Do you understand the type of mindset it takes to go from laying in bed, almost vomiting because your heartburn and what your hiccups and what you're burping up, been having trouble with my digestion, to shooting a video like this? It takes such presence to be able to do that. The mindset to get up and say, fuck that. I owe the world. If only you guys had that mindset every time you're about to bitch out. Fuck that. I owe the world a veiny ass chest. Fuck that. I owe the world $1 million worth of cars bought cash this week just so they could see that someone could do such a silly purchase in their eyes and what they could have done with that $1 million. Just to show people that $1 million is really easily acquired when you have 400,000 friends on 2 different platforms. And how would you guys not be my friends? I showed up for you every day. I was more consistent than your friends. And I gave you better advice and was a better role model than your own friends are. I love you guys. Keep this in mind. Let's go! The weirdest part is all these other motherfuckers in the gym have no trouble showing their big ass beer at the concert. But as soon as they gotta talk some positive shit in front of everybody and post it on their social media, they're nowhere to be found. That's fucking weird. How they're gonna make a bunch of money, how they're gonna do all this shit. It's who you need to be to get the change in others to make it worth, make it invaluable, like just priceless changes in other people. And a lot of people are they're really cynical about that. They hear someone like me talking like this and they're like, oh, it kind of makes them feel a certain way. Hey, guess what? Fuck those people. They don't pull up like me. They don't make as much as me. They haven't changed as many lives as me. So I don't fucking listen to them. Listen to very few people. You gotta be above me for me to even hear you, motherfucker. Billie Jean is marketing. He's a huge marketer in San Diego. Sohab saw that Billie Jean posted on his Instagram story that he needed a new personal trainer. This motherfucker packed his shit up from Virginia, drove to San Diego, walked into Billie's office and said, I'm your new trainer. He started training with Billie Jean, and I mean, he didn't do too good because the guy got fat again. But I mean, the whole point is when he was in San Diego, we met in the gym. He was making about 5,000 to 8,000 about 5K a month at that time. Now his biggest months are 150,000. He shifted gears to doing marketing for, tell him.
You got it, bro.
Yeah, he blew it. He does marketing for lash consultants. And, you know, if you're a chick who runs a lash studio or any beauty service, he'll book your whole schedule. Let me tell you something. David Goggins doesn't have a coaching business, but if he wanted to, he would have a $50 million annually coaching business very easily, because the fucking content he put out already has the clients coming in. They're inbound, they're fucking ready. And you guys are trying to do it backwards. You're gonna like build a website, run these ads, do all the systems, build your course before you make fucking content. Your fucking goal should be to affect 10,000 to 100,000 to 1 million people this year in the form of changing their life and then bringing them to your service. Like, nobody gets this for some reason. We make content all fucking day, and we make the content that is exactly what helped us in our lives. So we're just giving you directly, unfiltered, hey, this worked for me, it'll work for you. Like, you guys don't do that. You sit there and you're like, what do people want to hear? What do they need? You gotta fucking understand yourself first before you're ever gonna help anybody else. Whatever your zone of genius is, fitness, real estate, sales, business, no matter what it is, packaging that information online and giving it to the masses will make you way more than your current bag. I've been in the greatest place mentally, in prison, in the SHU, with nothing but my personal development process, and I was completely living in a high frequency, high vibration state where my life was great in those moments that I cultivated that high frequency mindset. Obviously, law of polarity, you have to experience lows. Accept them and then know how to get yourself back up high. It can't be a high that comes with a low. It has to just be high and low frequency due to actual stimulus that takes place inside yourself. It cannot be external stimulus. Now the problem is everyone freaks out when they get back into a low frequency state. I don't even address it. I know what it is. It's just a temporary place, a contraction phase, and an expansion is imminent. An expansion is as imminent as we want it to be. You can step right into an expansion phase when you understand how to get yourself there. It's always gonna be helping other people, which will make you forget that you're in a contraction phase. When you forget you're in a contraction phase, you're actually be in a state of peace and acceptance. This will be a high frequency state. I don't even believe in unmaking old traumas or facing past situations. I don't even believe in it. I don't believe nothing exists but this moment. And this moment is either high frequency or low frequency. Now, if you can't forget the event and it triggers a reaction, well, now there's a problem with you continually remembering the event as an individual who likes to place emphasis on why this event shaped you, thus your story. You need to take control of the story you're telling yourself. I could have easily been a convict who has no ability to get a job and is this type of person. But I just went out helping people. That's your answer, you stupid piece of shit. When you're sitting there believing your trauma is overrunning you, you just go help people and it goes away. Thus what I've said, becoming the source of what you seek. Now my day's set up to only serve people in the way that was most valuable to me, which is mindset, training, nutrition, dropping all vices, and really gaining control of life. Very simple. You don't realize that they created systems like therapy and all these things to hold you in a state of healing. You can heal as quick as you understand that there's no healing to be had. Humans only exist in this fucking moment. And this moment is high frequency or low frequency, depending solely on your thoughts. So even if a bad thing happened to me and I'm in a high frequency state, I can look at it like it was a beautiful thing. Prison was beautiful. Look what it did to me, yes. But then someone else who didn't do anything with it and cultivated a negative mindset around it, they would blame it, thus trapping themselves there. We're supposed to experience highs and lows. What the fuck would life be if you only won? I like the lows better than the highs. I win more during a losing season. I lose more during a winning season because I'm not moving forward in my conscious capacity when I'm winning. That's why I don't care about winning or losing. That's why I'm stoic towards it. Do you ever just trip on where you're at? I'm like, where the fuck am I at? I'm not anywhere. What are you talking about? I don't give a fuck about it. I give zero shits about it. When you've affected as many people in a positive way as I have, and you realize all we have is this moment, then you've solved every problem in just one simple equation. That I'm just going to become the source of what my solutions were, and it'll all come to me. But then I've created pathways to help people through it. Keep believing in the fuckery that you believe in. The only thing people really need to buy is personal development. What are the areas you should invest in if you have money right now? Skill set, mindset, aesthetics. You should invest in your body, in your aesthetics, in your looks. You should invest in your mindset, the way you perceive life, your core beliefs, your belief systems. You should invest in a skill set. Speaking on camera is a skill set. Learning to build your social media is a skill set. Selling is a skill set, one of the best ones. If you're not good at any of these things, it's usually because you haven't put the reps in. It is so fucking delusional for people to believe that if they really put the reps into anything, that it won't work out. You have to be fucking crazy. It's just that you guys don't like the timeline. People like me don't care about the timeline. I don't even care about the result. Nothing changed. I'm just chilling in this house by myself, at peace, like I was in the cell. I'm not in a different cell. I'm no longer in a cell because I wasn't in the cell before I left the cell. I was already worth hundreds and millions of dollars. I was a priceless individual before I ever made any money. Because I knew that there was no price you could put on actually getting in alignment. I have trouble finding what I love. I don't really love anything. I live a life of purpose. Love is all around you when you live a life of purpose. You love even what you don't even like. You learn to exist in a pattern of servitude to where pleasure rots you from the inside out, and service and thinking of others fulfills you to your core. The very top people, they're really taking care of themselves because it's the only way they can enjoy those small, sporadic pleasures. It's got to be purpose over pleasure. And it's got to be sparingly. You've been given a gift, I've been given a gift, and it's this moment. If you're grateful for this moment, you'll be able to create a better next one. If you're ungrateful for this moment, you'll destroy this moment and destroy the next one. So everything is about momentarily capitalizing on the energy of this moment. In Miami, we eat a lot. It's new to me because I always eat so little. It's giving me digestive issues to where I have like hiccups and indigestion all the time. But I don't even believe in that. I believe it's telling me to get back to that sacrificial state where I'm eating less. I don't think of it as like a physical issue. Everything I think of as like the universe or God telling me that I'm better the other way. Even when people talk about the algorithm on YouTube or Instagram or something, I'm like, you guys really believe in the algorithm? Like, don't you think God or the universe would override the fucking algorithm if it's a message from somebody's soul? Because I believe in the universe. I believe in God. I believe that if the message is pure, it can't be stopped. What God? And you have to make it some shit like that. I believe in a source. And I know that source will get the message out when the message is aligned. If a man is right, his world will be right. If a man's message is pure and powerful, it'll permeate the internet. And then if the video doesn't do good, I didn't fucking care. It needed to go to those people. I don't give a shit. Sometimes I have clients who are like, my views are going down. I'm like, my views went from 3 million to 10,000. I never even noticed. I just remembered that I had to make a video again. I had to share it with you guys. Gratitude is the sole emotion that opens the door to infinite intelligence. Infinite intelligence is the source energy that guides us. When you tap into infinite intelligence and you're that antenna, you know all the wisdom from every moment that our plane of existence has been in existence. You know everything from every moment instantaneous. So the wisdom that we derive from infinite intelligence can only be taken in from someone who has a grateful heart, someone who's operating with a pure soul and zero karmic debt. See, the karmic debt blocks all that. You can't really stand still and be that antenna. The second you really want to get somewhere, throw yourself the fuck away. Your ego, your fears, everything about you, and just sit. And really don't think about your problems. Elevate yourself with a workout or helping someone. When you're in that really high frequency state, that's just right. And define yourself there, you guys. Define yourself in that high frequency state, not a low frequency state. Most people are like, that's me. And it's like their lowest version of self. I hate that. I hate that for you guys. Because I only see you guys at your highest version. That's my gift. It's a curse as well. Because I only see you guys at your highest version of self. And that you don't see it, it really pisses me off. I only see myself at my highest version. So I'm always working to create and surpass that man. It's really late right here. I didn't realize I didn't film a video and it's 11:06. Sometimes I'll set my alarm, I'll go to sleep, then I'll get back up to shoot a video just to be in a different state of mind, different state of consciousness. When your intention is pure, you can never be wrong. I love you guys. Let's go! I had money. I was pushing weight. I was doing my thing. Just wasn't enough. Because you don't have a purpose at this time. If you're not living a life of purpose, we know how it declines. You start to, boredom sets in. The desires become paramount, then the vices are real. They control you. If you're in that group of fucking losers who still question that success is real, that people on the internet are really making this type of money, you're in the wrong fucking circle. He paid me $3,000 one time. His first month was $300. Next month was like $4,000. Next month was like $19,000. And he kept climbing. Toward the last few months, it's been 50,000 plus. And then right now, before this call, got a screenshot from him that said 78,000. From Guerrero Fitness, was a truck driver. Made about 250 his first year with me, 500 his second year, $1 million the third year. I saw how easy it was. The self-sabotage is real, you guys. Your subconscious mind is secretly taking account of how you think about yourself, how you truly treat yourself, your intentions, how you feel. So subconsciously, you won't understand why you're self-sabotaging. You just go grab that bottle you shouldn't drink. You'll get in the cupboards and eat what you shouldn't eat. You're like, why do I always do this? Your self-talk, your actions. Your subconscious mind is recording how you really feel about yourself. So if someone truly loves themselves, how do they treat themselves? That's the true depiction of if someone really loves themselves. Self-investment. They invest in themselves. They make themselves better. They don't self-sabotage. They don't engage in anything that breaks them down. You're too weak to even hit fucking rock. A lot of you guys will stay in the middle your whole life and won't even be intense enough to hit rock bottom. I lived on the bottom. Even though I had money and I was hustling, I loved the adrenaline of just being a fucking evil fuck who just had the worst intention for anyone that wanted to fuck with me or fuck with anything I'm doing. You're done. I'm waiting for it. But when it came to the people I loved, I always had the greatest intentions. Nobody just lives a gangster-ass life and gets away with it. Your shit's fiction. This is the whole fucking thing behind all of this. Those that try to look learned to fools look like fools to the learned. I know exactly who the fuck you are. Been around all of them for the longest time. I'm chronically unimpressed by people unless they have character, unless they hold their word, unless they're loyal. I wait to see the gaps in someone's character. It's easy. If you want to excel in any business, any relationship, anything online, start documenting your character. Start sharing your thoughts, your beliefs, the systems you operate by. Even if you were a fucking real estate agent online and everybody got to see that you were a very trustworthy person, they'd want to do business with you. If you were a valuable person, they'd want to do business with you. I don't even like how it comes back to business because I could give a fuck about it. Remember when I got out and all these other people were making prison content? Saying, oh, Wes wasn't a shot caller. He's not that person. Where are they at? Who's calling shots? Where did everybody go? Who made it? Exactly. Proof is in the progress. Bitch! Fuck you, motherfuckers. Let's go! Every time the cops would take my water bags or magazine stacks, I would get so heated that I believe it's time for me to just never get out. I'm gonna go kill this motherfucker. That's how serious it was. They come in my cell, take my water bag, I just start blasting the door. Come over, I'm like, where's my fucking shit? They're just like, dude, calm down. I'm like, nah, give it back right fucking now. They give it back, trust me. Did you ever think that if I drove in a Toyota Camry, I filmed my Toyota Camry, and I filmed that I walked into the gym, that you wouldn't think nothing of it? Because that's what you drive. I just drive Rolls Royces. So I'm just filming my car and filming that I walked in the gym. To you it looks like flexing. That's your level. You get this? I never wasn't grateful for my next phase of life. A lot of you guys don't move fast enough. You stay stagnant and you lose gratitude. That's my gift that happened to me, is that Even when I was at my grandma's house, I was grateful as fuck of who I was, where I was at, and I loved to make the videos because I needed you guys. I needed the connection. I'm an outlier. I'm an outcast. I don't drink. I don't party. I don't go out. I talk to you guys, the people who are doing what I'm doing, but you'll never be able to have those people directly by you all the time because people like us are on our own pursuits everywhere, all around the world, the rare individuals who don't do what everyone else does. And this is where we congregate. This is where we message and show love and show respect to each other. Wasn't even supposed to get the fuck out. Wasn't even supposed to make it out the drug life, the violence, the fucking gang life that prison is. Wasn't supposed to have another chance. It fucking made it to a fucking mansion with all these fucking cars. But I was still right here. I still never missed a video. Because I never saw all that. I needed the connection still. The connection and the accountability to you guys was my strength. It was always my power. It's not just buying a car from the fuck. Who gives a fuck once you get there? Once you're really the motherfucker who can do anything. Do you think anything matters? When you can really do anything, do you think it matters? Because it won't. You can do anything. You can do whatever the fuck you want. So is it really going to have that power to it unless I can share it with people who are still on their journey? Our houses, our cars, our money, our stuff, we care about showing it to someone who cares about it. Because then it relights up that fire in us of us sharing with the old us what mattered, what gave us drive. So then we re-get that drive from looking in your eyes. When you look and see my life and you're willing to work for that life, that relights the fire in me and shows me that I did something when it sparks a fire in you. And that's what means the most to me. I'm a voyeur. I hate when people go into, I've done a lot of bad things, but I'm a good guy. We know that. The fuck? Everybody has. Those people who we don't know about, that we haven't seen their dark side, they're way worse. They're fucking, it would shock you what they are. Fucking evilest motherfuckers alive. A lot of you guys don't know that about yourself. Is that the day you'll truly find your power and truly be able to hold yourself accountable is when you see yourself through others' eyes and you understand that that's the old you that you're bringing with you along the way, that you're guiding now. It's very easy for me to think about the worst thing happening to me in life. It's very easy for me to accept that. For me to think about the best thing ever happening to me. It's very easy for me to believe that that'll happen. Do you understand what I'm saying? I've accepted all scenarios. The worst shit, oh well. The best shit, it's obviously mine. Quit placing so much doubt on the best shit. Quit having so much fear about the worst shit. And really live like the people who possess the most power. The people who are detached from the outcome. And really just run the day in. I run the fucking day in. I run the fucking day in. The day doesn't run me. People always tell me, hey, my boy did a bunch of prison time. Looks like the time did him, motherfucker. That's the same for people on the street. Every day is wrecking them. Every day for me is another day to literally mold myself into the person I'm proud of. And that's what you guys are supposed to do here. I love you guys. Let's go! I bet some things I say or some moods I'm in can be defined as a narcissistic moment. Nobody can be a narcissist. Nobody can be grateful all the time. Everything is moments. Everything is different moments attached to higher low frequency states and different attributes that can be defined as these stupid fucking terms you guys carry about and call people. No one can really be anything. I mean, every moment, we're all so many, we can all be defined as so many different things. But I guess if you were talking about the totality of my day and how I act, it probably fits 3/4 of the definition of what a narcissist is. But the lacking empathy part, which is the main part, is not me, motherfucker. All high performing people believe they are the greatest. They only think about themselves. They're fully fixated and massively obsessed with the path they're on, and they're not worried about what other people are doing. I call that freedom. And a lot of the horrible things I've seen, that I'm not going to have empathy for a pussy bitch motherfucker who's crying about some shit that don't matter to someone who's been through some shit, then at those moments, yes, I'm lacking empathy. But should you get it? Should you get empathy on something that is not a real problem? Nobody died. Nobody's going to prison for life. You're whining about not getting your way, you pussy bitch. You'll never see a high performer who lived in a state of discomfort his entire life to build himself to where he wants to go ever complain about anything that he doesn't have. He'll go fucking get it. That's the fucking difference. The number one trait of an average motherfucker is they don't think they're the best. So you average motherfuckers who use these words that you don't even really understand, get the fuck out of these full definitions, because no matter what, broad generalizations are the epitome of ignorance. Even when I say I'm grateful, there's moments when I'm not. The greater portion of my day I am, though. We're talking percentages. You should live your life based on the percentage of the moments that are compiled together to make the totality of this individual and say, do I like this individual or not? What would make you opt out? That you didn't like how you looked? That you didn't have a topic? Because I didn't have one starting this video. Didn't have a topic. Had nothing to say. It doesn't matter. The intention that you're showing up for other people is what truly fucking matters. Man, this person continually shows up to try to help people out of their situation because he remembers when he was in a worse one. You need to know that this is the definition of someone who is always thinking about others. Always. I could give so little of a fuck about what everybody's doing, if they make it. There has to be casualties in war. I would literally step over most people's dead body and not really even register that they died in front of me on the way to doing my next thing that you think is really small. But to me, it's the biggest thing in the world because I live moment to moment. You guys live in a series of sets of your feelings and these fucking expectations that you have. I really just live each moment. I have to do this. 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 And I string together a series of things that I must do to get where I want to go. It's a life based on purpose. And all these little steps complete my purpose daily. And I just repeat the same day all the time. It's a traumatic response about why he's so angry. I would never want to be basing my motivation off trauma. Once again, giving some dipshit bitch a fucking word she don't understand. Quit calling it trauma and shit. Like, do you think like our grandfathers came back from war and were like, I'm experiencing trauma? Shut the fuck up. They would be like, just go fucking back to work. If you sit there and think about it, you're going to experience the shit out of it. I don't. I have no trauma from prison. I'm actually fucking thriving from all the bad shit that happened to me. The depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. If you've been through more, that's the law of polarity that will have you experience greater heights since you know lower lows. You don't ever want to experience them again. And the thing is, you're okay with experiencing them again because you've been there. A lot of people are so afraid with experiencing lows, they'll never take the risk to actually achieve the highs they want. 99.9% of everybody's idea of living in the moment is actually an act of them escaping their fucking reality. It's crazy. You're supposed to create a life and an individual that you don't need to escape from. Money doesn't give you a good life. I know. You can have plenty of money and still be a fucking loser, shitty fuck who never answers the call of their conscience, is shot the fuck out, does not adhere to their body or respect their physique, their life, their aesthetics. Don't pull up to people looking your worst and expect them to respect you. You did no work. Very few people on this planet have ever been in my position. Single, no kids, making millions of dollars a month, not even seeking fucking meaningless sex from women, not even really seeking a relationship, just diving deep into their purpose daily, wearing themselves dry, and then passing out again. I don't think you understand the piece to this. I have nothing that deters my inner peace except me. I'm the only fucking one who can ruin my day. And that's if I choose to react to situations outside of me that I can totally control by just fucking leaving. I can work with people I respect. I have such a massive community of people I love and respect that I don't have to lie. The sad part is that even in your family, there's massive lies. Most of you guys have settled for your partner. I tell myself I want people around, but at the end of a long day of working with people all day, I don't want anyone around. I don't know if I could even have kids running around here right now. It would just be madness. For me, I'm starting to think it ain't even worth it. Bro, I'm at peace. I'm gonna go to bed right after this video. I shot this late. I was on the boat all day just helping people, working with people. Did 5 different calls with dope motherfuckers. I love helping people see their families in a different light. And God, if I did have a little girl or a little boy, how amazing would that be? It would be just a next level thing for me. But you guys, don't rush anything. You youngsters out there, get ahead first a little bit, I'd say. Because now it'd be pretty cool because I got some money and shit like that. When it comes to inner peace and my purpose, and I think at some aspects I'm supposed to be a martyr and not get what would be so amazing. But the thing is what I'm trying to say is I'm really okay with it either way. It's not fucking bad to just be chilling alone and really I'm big chilling. I fucking love it. Get where you're really in a place of growth, when you can really control your impulsive behaviors. Because, fuck, man. There's nothing more beautiful than a great mother, and there's nothing worse than a bad one. Fuck. Holy shit. Get where you're really in a place of growth, when you can really control your impulsive behaviors. Because, fuck, man. There's nothing more beautiful than a great mother, and there's nothing worse than a bad one. Fuck. Holy shit. A lot of women are so fucking addicted to comfort and negativity that they have done no growth. It's not even possible. I think it takes a high level of fitness to really get to that mental place every day to where a woman can be very strong and be a great mother. But most of them just really don't push themselves to the level. They just really don't. When they do, they'll see how much control they can exercise, and they don't have to be flipping out all neurotic and erratic all the time. And people may think that about me, but if you were around me all day in my house, I don't say shit. I don't need shit. I'm not jumping around trying to do shit. I'm fully focused on exactly what I'm doing, locked in. I only shoot the videos when I'm turned up and have the energy, but I live the most peaceful life you could ever fucking imagine. Literally, 100%. Long story short, if you're not doing the best as a parent, as a person, as a role model, seek more discomfort. And then check your bitch ass when you're crying about the discomfort that you fucking need. Love you guys. Let's go! Don't you get it? Nobody can ever beat me. How could you ever beat me? It's not possible. I haven't set my mindset around winning or losing with results. I've set my mindset around the daily habits that get the results. You can't beat me. I lose if I don't do my daily steps. You think you can skip the daily steps and get to the result a faster way. I know I want the for sure way, the guaranteed way. So I will always beat you. I will always beat you because I will never miss. You'll miss because you'll try to find a quicker route. This is human nature. All you fucking entrepreneur morons got beat by me. Everyone who sells coaching, everyone in my space, everyone who sells courses, makes content, you motherfuckers got beat by my dumb ass. My simple, dumb fucking ass. I found two core programs. And I just never changed them. So over time, the leads I generated compounded. So every day, I sign 10, 12, 20 people at mid and high ticket prices because I've been speaking to these people for 5+ years. That's the difference. You don't hit your $1 million month in the first 3 months, and what do? We need a new offer. We have to do a new campaign. We're doing a new push to a new program. How the fuck don't you guys get how stupid that is? Your core programs have to be based on personal development. If your core programs are based on personal fucking development, you'll develop a community of people who are disciplined, committed, stronger, and believe in themselves more. Now, when you have some business programs at the top, now they're ready to attack those because they finally fucking believe in themselves. You're not building masses of people who believe in themselves and are ready to invest in themselves. You're trying to sell high-ticket programs to people who aren't even developed and don't believe in themselves. They don't not believe in your program. They don't not believe in real estate or whatever you sell. They don't believe they'll fucking do it. So your content, so your other programs have to build them into people who know they've done it. Know they've done all the small daily steps every day to success in them. Now they bring a better them to your bigger programs. They will never buy the bigger programs or invest in themselves at that level if they haven't first earned respect with themselves. You guys are fucking morons. Fishing the internet for high ticket when you could be cultivating it within your own community, in your own ecosystem, through your own content. The sale's already made. Most you bitch-ass bullshit entrepreneurs don't want to put too much in your content. You don't want to personally talk to people in the DM like your boy. So that's why your sales process is harder. That's why you have to pay more for ad spend. That's why you have a harder time filling your high-ticket programs at a 7-figure a month fucking profit. I do multi 7 figures a month on my programs. Profit, multi 7 figures. I profit over 2 million a month in my programs. All expenses, everything said for profit. I don't make 8 figures in profit for like all you fuck faces who exist in the internet. I've seen all your numbers. We've talked. I've broke it down. You're broke. You really just make it look like I'm an idiot because I have multiple Richard Milles, multiple crazy mansions, and fucking 50 fucking cars because I'm actually profiting. So the internet is not ran like a business. You're an influencer. You're an influencer providing a service. Hence why Kylie Jenner was able to have 11 employees and make $650 million in 2018. How the fuck do you make $650 million profit in 2018 with 11 employees? That's basically people just boxing shit up. That's basically a white label product and boxing some shit up. But it doesn't matter because they love her. And I love you guys. I need you guys more than you need me. You know that. These other guys try to speak from their strengths down to you. I need you guys as much as you need me. I don't exist. The world isn't real to me. I live in the internet. I live in social media. I suffer from massive detachment from being in prison. Do you think someone who's been in prison for 10 years isn't fully detached from their feelings of future events or past events? Of course they are. And in the moment, I'm fully present because that's all I ever had. I just was fully present in the moment for 10 years, detached from a future outcome, detached from past painful experiences. You guys live the opposite, focused on future events and attached to past painful experiences. Do you get where I'm going with this? You need to learn to live in the present so you can correctly exchange energy on this level through technology. Like Aurelius fucking said, straight, not straightened. You'll never be straightened. Every fucking day I gotta get myself straight. And every day I never miss because I know I have to get straight every day. You believe you've made it at some point or you could figure it out later. No. The more you just let that negativity and that low frequency state permeate within you, the more it habitually becomes your homeostasis level of a low frequency. That becomes the norm. My norm is high. I don't define myself at a low. You guys define yourself at that low and say, oh my God, I need to change myself. I'm this. I don't do that. I'm this. This is who the fuck I am. I'm this motherfucker, the highest frequency possible that I operate from most of my day. When I do hit a low, which is inevitable, I just take that as a fucking alarms start going off, that I'm starting to act like a bitch. And I rebound back up into a high frequency state using the habits I've taught you guys. Let's go! And that's essentially how your family's going to be as you climb the ladder of success. They're not going to even fucking understand. They're like, $45,000 for a jet flight? Jeff, what the fuck is the matter with you? They're not going to understand you. But the thing is you understand. You understand what the fuck you told them that you wanted to do for them in your heart. So why the fuck can't any of these men step up? How the fuck can I? Because I create fictional characters. Like I have a scenario in my head where I have a beautiful daughter and I would die for her. And nobody will ever see me break my word to her. Nobody on earth. I will move the fucking world. I will get anything fucking done. And I've been creating this scenario since prison. The wife that I have that loves me, oh my God, anything. What the fuck? No questions asked. I'm going to make sure it happens. I'm already past that. anybody I could ever choose to be with, I could already do what would be something massive they would ask and just think it was so crazy that a man could do that for his family. And it's all mental. You guys physically have it. You guys physically have the wife. You physically have the daughter, the family, the kids, and you fucking can't do it? The fuck is the matter with you? I've been making it up for the last coming on 16 years. What I would do to just be a proper product in my daughter's eyes. For her to be like, that's my fucking dad right there. That dude. What the fuck do you think she's gonna bring home? A stud who's killing it? No. Someone like dad or worse. She's gonna be like, well, this is all I know men to be. A beer drinking, titty having, loser fucking bitch. Pussy motherfucker. Now, is that what you want? Is that really what the fuck you want? So why don't you start holding your word from this moment forward? Realizing you're the leader. You're setting the fucking standard. This is what your family knows life to be. Your shit bucket home with your shitty fucking sofa. This is what you introduced them to. You great big dude you. You real fucking man you. Pussy bitch fucks. And you think it's like anything other than your laziness? You're too fucking lazy to learn something new. You're too afraid to take the risk with your pocket change. And your fucking ego is too big to ask another man for help. You guys, I would die if I had beautiful little kids, I would fucking die to give them the world. You have them. What the fuck? Start with you. Drop the drink today. Start dropping the weight. Be everything you know that you would want them to bring home. Drop the fucking drugs, drop the drink, drop the negativity, drop the fucking excuses, and start to learn a new skill set that's actually worth money, you fucking low-level fucks. Want to know what makes me sick? Because I was lower than you less than 6 years ago. Way lower. Way lower. And I got here. So I know it's actually easier for you to go from where you're at past me. There was no path set like I did for all you guys. I've created plenty of millionaires who wanted to listen to me. I don't even know if I want a family anymore. I don't even know. But that's fair. Because the whole point is that the only person I believe is lost is the person who thinks they've found the answer. And I'm still looking. I'm looking for answers. Is that what I want? Would it even be fair with how much I work? Would they even like this stuff? Before, in scenarios I was in, they didn't even like this stuff. They didn't think the Rolls Royces were cool. They didn't think the life was that amazing. I did. I grew up poor as fuck. So, and I made every fucking dollar you see. Me. So it's amazing to me. It's not to them. Stand back. Look your fucking kids in the face. Anything that your conscience is telling you to change, that you know you want to bring to their life, fucking get it done. I have only ever ran my business, my life, my social media, and everything I show you guys off the fact that I'll hold my word no matter what. That's the whole point behind building a brand that's based off of being the man you always needed. They spoke about, stuff that they were gonna accomplish in life, I never really fucking saw it. So me in the penitentiary, sitting here telling other motherfuckers how it's going to go down when I get out. Sitting here telling people online, watch this shit, motherfucker, when I get out. It meant everything to me to do everything every fucking day to get it done and show everyone that it's fucking possible. Got up and did my burpees, went to the gym. The whole thing is I've only ever told you guys that I have to uphold a few certain things. And these certain things are the cornerstone to me having the confidence to push forward in other shit. If most fucking men just did these things, how different their life would be. Because think about it, if I slept in, if I didn't work out, if I chose to do dope and drink, if I chose to fucking miss on my obligations for my business, how would my life be? So I've just completely made these things non-negotiable every day. Anybody else who's trying to compete in the field we're in, they would just look like they're not consistent. They would look like they don't have they're not operating from purpose. They're saying, hey, I'll do it when I want. And that's not what the fuck you need when you're looking for someone to guide you out of the darkness. That is fucking life. A lot of people would call it loyal to a fault. But I mean, because they'd be like, oh, get your rest, dude. You're really like, you need that shit. No, I need to hold my word above all. That's the one thing that will make me elevate to a higher frequency, a higher vibration, because I don't even believe I'm human. I say I don't participate in illness. Why the fuck are you even missing and believing you should be at the top? For what reason? Literally 30 minutes ago, I couldn't keep my fucking eyes open. I came down, drank a shot of espresso, and just said, I have to shoot this fucking video right now, or it's not going to get out. And then I will have missed. I have a flawless track record.